morning, Nystrom, and happy Monday to you. Welcome back from spring break. I hope you got to enjoy some of this beautiful weather during your week off and be outside and away from your tablet some. We're now in the home stretch of the school year. I want to say maybe 7, 8, maybe 9 weeks, I'm not really sure, weeks left. So really not very much time, but lots of exciting things are going to happen, including starting next week, some of us, some staff, some teachers, and some students will be back in the building. We have a lot still to figure out with that, including who exactly will be there. So if your family gets a call from Nystrom in the next couple of days, make sure they answer it, because we're trying to figure out exactly how many kids we can have in the building at one time, and we're also trying to reach out to those families right away to make sure we are all ready to go on the 19th. That's a very short amount of time, so please work with us and be patient in the next week or so. For most of us, we will remain at home and still doing distance learning. And in many ways, it won't change, except for some of us, your teacher may now be in their classroom instead of at home. And our goal is to make distance learning remain the same for most of us the rest of the year. So stay tuned to that. We will share more information with you all week long, but did want to let you know that starting next week, we will see some of you in person. Switching gears a little bit, tonight starts a holiday called Ramadan. So for our Muslim friends, this is a big, big deal. And this is a big holiday, so I wanted to show this video so you could learn a little bit about the holiday called Ramadan.
This is the first food 14-year-old Ali and his family have had all day. They haven't had anything to eat or drink since sunrise this morning. It's because they're celebrating a special time of year in their religion called Ramadan. Ali is a Muslim, which means he follows the religion of Islam. During the month of Ramadan, most Muslim people do something called fasting. That means they don't eat or drink anything between sunrise and sunset for a whole month. They can't even drink water through the day. It's pretty tough, but for people like Ali, it's a really important part of his religion.
It's just to feel how the poor people feel. You know, they don't get to have a lot of water and food, so that's mostly what it's about. It's a test, yeah.
Just like other religions, Islamic people have certain times of the year to celebrate their faith, and Ramadan is one of them. During that month, they spend more time thinking about their religion, kind of like Christmas or Easter for Christians, or Rosh Hashanah for Jewish people. During Ramadan, Muslim people learn more about the Islamic religion by reading from their religious book, which is called the Quran. And the fasting is to help them focus on that. Each year, Ramadan starts on a slightly different date, because the name Ramadan is actually the name of a month in the Islamic calendar. And that calendar is a little bit different because it's based on the cycles of the moon. Although many Muslims don't eat or drink through the day during Ramadan, they do have some extra big meals before dawn and after sunset. Because having no food or water at all for a whole month would be impossible. But even with these big meals, Ali says Ramadan can still be pretty hard.
It's a little bit hard, especially if you have, like sometimes we have football games, yeah, we still play, but yeah, we don't drink water.
And he and his cousins say going to school can be tricky too.
Usually my friends come with these amazing lunches from like different places, and then I'm like in the classroom and they're all eating their lunch in recess, and I'm like, you know, waiting for the bell to go and stuff, so that's probably the hardest part.
Yeah, it's a little bit hard. I get hungry really easily, so.
I haven't told anyone about it because I moved to this new school and I haven't fasted there yet. Tomorrow will be my first day fasting at my new school.
Around the world, there are more than 1.6 billion Muslim people. That's almost 1/4 of the world's population. But not all of them fast during Ramadan. People who are pregnant, elderly, or people who are sick often don't, and kids only start doing it after they've reached puberty. But some do practice fasting before then, often just for a few days. Ali has been fasting for Ramadan since he was 10, and he says it's a bit easier this time.
it was really hard back then. You get more used to it.
And although it's a tough month, these guys love learning about their religion. And it doesn't hurt that there's a big party called Eid when the month wraps up.
At the end, we get this big celebration. We go to the mosque and do like our morning prayer and stuff like that. And it's like really fun to meet up with family and stuff.
Well, there's a lot of food. We're allowed to eat, yeah, so, and there's rides, and it's a lot of fun.
Ramadan can be a real challenge, but these guys wouldn't have it any other way.
All right, let's start our post-spring break off with a riddle for you. What is the first thing nearly every person does in the morning? Let me know what you think. We'll share the answer on Tuesday. That is it for today. Remember those 4 B's. Be responsible, be respectful, be safe, and be honest. Have a great day or not. The choice is yours.